Imagine sitting in court after being accused of being a trig man of killing a prison officer, where your freedom is on the line and your good friend, whom you've known since 13 years old, has set out a timeline implicating you in the M. Your good friend actually solved the crime for the police and prosecution, a crime that's going to effectively put you in jail for life. 35-year-old Elias Morgan has now been found guilty of the cold, calculated, pre-planned and systematically planned ting of former prison officer Lenny Scott at almost point-blank range outside a gym on Peel Street, Lancashire, in February of 2024. Elias Morgan had harboured a deep-rooted grudge against Lenny Scott for 4 long years. 4 years. Elias Morgan, who is from the Edge Hill area of Liverpool and was described by police as incredibly twisted and regarded as a loose cannon within the Merseyside criminal underworld. Can most likely look forward to a life sentence when he's due to be sentenced today. Now surely, while he's being housed in H&P, there will be no shortage of prison officers waiting for Elias Morgan to act up. Now Elias Morgan had killed Lenny Scott for nothing more than a prison officer acting out on his duties of his job by handing in a mobile phone that Elias Morgan had been using to further his illicit relationship with a female prison officer who was called Sarah Williams. Elias Morgan regarded Lenny Scott as a grass after he refused to lose the mobile phone in a jail cell or accept a £1,500 bribe. Now the trial came about after Elias Morgan, who had access to money, was able to get past border control as he went continuously in and out of the country through Belfast and Dublin. Now police went to the media and Elias Morgan ended up handing himself to the police on February 19th when he found out that he was a person of interest in the national case. Amazingly, after handing himself into police, Elias Morgan was actually allowed back into the community as the police started to build their case, because at this point they did not have enough evidence to charge him yet. Now during the 9-week trial that started on June 24th, Elias Morgan was also forced to listen not just to Lenny Scott's mom take the witness stand, but he also saw his longtime friend Anthony Cleary help the prosecution to help secure their M conviction. 29-year-old Anthony Cleary, who worked as a HGV driver, admitted in court that he had been tasked with driving a low loader truck that had a white transit van on the back of it to a location close to the Peel Road gym where the M would took place. The white transit van that was on the back of the truck actually belonged to Elias Morgan's brother, Ezra, who was managing a cleaning company. Inside that van was actually a Sur-Ron e-bike, which was used to take Elias Morgan to the crime scene and back. Now, when questioned by his defence team on the stand, Anthony Cleary told the court he had no idea that when he delivered the vehicles, he was delivering the getaway vehicle. Furthermore, Anthony Cleary implicated his own friend in the almost point-blank ting when Anthony Cleary told the court that he had known Elias Morgan since they were 13 years old. That means there was a foundation of trust between the two men that had been built over a period of years. So therefore, Anthony Cleary would have no reason to lie. Now, Anthony says that Elias Morgan had called him on the 7th of February 2024 and offered to pay him £150 to move a van to an address in Skelmersdale. Now, Anthony explained he knew Elias Morgan had money and did not hold down a 9-to-5 job, and that Elias Morgan was a dealer and a criminal, and was a man who was prone to lashing out and capable of violence. Anthony continued at 11:05 p.m. he got a call on WhatsApp where Elias Morgan told him, "I've done something in scam and I need you to get rid of your phone right now." Anthony says that he went online and searched for news articles in and around Liverpool. Anthony then realised that Elias had done something bad, and he realised that it had taken place. Anthony Cleary told his solicitor that he was fuming when he found out the news. Anthony further explained that he kept in contact with Elias Morgan only because he did not want Elias Morgan to change the way he acted with him to his good friend, otherwise he knew it could get violent. Now Elias Morgan's defence team called Anthony Cleary's act coward and gutless. Now here's the important part. If Elias Morgan waited 4 years to cate a prison officer by striking him 6 times with to face and chest because Lenny Scott had handed in a mobile phone to authorities, how is Elias Morgan going to feel that his own friend, whom he had known since 13 years old, took to the stand and out in court in front of everybody, the judge and the jury outed Elias Morgan as the trig person? Therefore, Anthony Cleary had grassed, and Elias Morgan harboured a deep-rooted hatred towards grasses. The question now is Anthony Cleary safe, or will he have to disassociate himself from known friends, pack his bags and leave Merseyside in general in order to save himself? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Stay safe.